your perfect body merge as I gave myself away.
Welcome to Comedy Sports Saturday night on. You're going to see comedy by the red team and the blue team. So get those hands a clapping as we bring on those teams, starting with the blue. Let's hear it for John, fly like an eaglin. Amazing Greg. And the blue team captain, Bethany, the constant Garner. Keep those clapping hands going for your red team, starting with Chris, Cross, Crotty, Nick of Time, Condon, and your red team captain, Jamie, the full Montgomery. Oh, there he is. All right, now let's see who's reffing tonight. That's right, your favorite and mine, Jay, reading Rambo.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Comedy Sports Saturday night. Woo! I can hear you cheering from wherever you are, all around the world. Yes, we have audience members from all around the world, and we're grateful you are here. Even if it's not Saturday night where you are, it's Saturday night in our hearts. I am Jay. I will be the referee for this evening. I will be calling fouls, penalties, gathering suggestions, things like that throughout the evening. And first, I want to meet my support staff. Amy, how you doing tonight?
I am doing wonderfully. Thank you for asking, Jay. I've got some new flip-flops. Nothing can go wrong.
Seen any new birds lately?
No, but you know what? It is Chris Crotty's first time on the screen with us. I wanted to point that out.
Excellent. Well, thank you for that update. Amy will be announcing and telling us what the score is, keeping us updated on all sorts of stuff we need to know tonight. Also joining us tonight is Marianne, our chat goddess. How are you doing, Marianne?
I'm doing good, Jay. You know, it's Saturday night where I am and in my heart.
Excellent. Excellent. Your heart is properly calibrated for the time zone you're in. Well done.
Fantastic.
All right. How's the audience looking tonight?
This is a good-looking audience. You know, we've got people from Beaverton, Portland, Vancouver, Westland, and, of course, our loyal fan, Steve, in Australia.
Excellent. Excellent. And we, once again, are so glad you are here. All right. I'm going to need both captains on the screen as I talk through the fouls so that they're fully informed and aware of what they're getting into. So, Captain Bethany, Captain Jamie, there's two fouls that I'm going to go over right now because they apply throughout the entire match, and everyone needs to be aware of them. The first is the out-of-bounds foul. Now, we want to do the best possible comedy we can, and we want to keep it appropriate for our audience, so nothing that, would be inappropriate. So if that should happen, anything lewd, lascivious, filthy, dirty, disgusting, etc., I will call the out-of-bounds foul, and the offending player will have to put a bag over their head in shame. So don't do that. The second foul that could happen at almost any point tonight. By the way, the out-of-bounds foul could also apply to you in chat. So watch your typing fingers. Keep it appropriate, because if you make Marianne mad at you, well, there's no turning back.
I don't want to do it. Don't make me mad.
We may have to remove you from the Zoom, and once that happens, it's a bad legendary status. People in this screen may be able to attest to that. All right. The second foul that may happen is the technical foul. If I want players on screen and their cameras don't come on when they're supposed to, or go off when they're not supposed to, or if they're muted when they shouldn't be, or not muted when they should be, that would be the technical foul. And even if it is Zoom or Comcast's fault, that team will still be penalized accordingly. Captains, do you understand those fouls?
Yes, I do.
I understand them, but do I have to accept them?
Only if you don't want to wear a bag or get points taken away.
Okay.
So live with the consequences of your decision, Jamie. I know where the kick out of Zoom button is as well. All right. As with refs in almost other sports, I will make up fouls as we go along, and there are certain fouls for certain games, but we'll get into that later. First off, we're going to do a coin toss, and I don't actually have a coin near me, so I'm going to think of a coin and let you try and guess what coin I'm thinking of. So, Bethany, what coin am I thinking of?
Quarter.
Jamie, what coin am I thinking of?
Canadian nickel.
Okay, I don't know how to decide this because I was thinking of a Canadian quarter. Marianne, which one do you think is closer?
Okay, I need both of you to give me a compliment, and whoever's compliment I like best is the one that gets it.
Oh, good tiebreaker.
Marianne, you are one of the truly most genuine people in the world, and you spread joy to whoever you come in contact, whether that's in person or on the interwebs.
Oh my God! Yay! All right, Jamie.
Whatever Bethany said times infinity.
All
Well,
right. Well,
okay.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to weigh in here. Marianne had asked for one compliment. Bethany gave two. Jamie gave 2 times infinity. So Bethany was closer to one compliment. Bethany wins the coin toss.
And I'm just going to sit here and feel wonderful for a while. So.
Good.
Both of you are completely accurate, but Bethany was closer to the requirements of the challenge. So, Blue, you get to go first. You get to choose the first head-to-head game. Choose a game.
I choose categories.
All right, excellent. Prepare your teams for the game of categories. And
Teams.
audience, I talked about suggestions earlier. This is your part to prove the interactive part of this interactive improv experience. I need you to type things into chat that are broad categories. Those would be like Trivial Pursuit categories or, things that would have lots of items in them. And I'll be going about the screen, calling people's names out, and they will have to name things from those categories. And at any point, I have the option to scatter the category by saying, which is also. For example, if it was colors and someone said orange, I could say, which is also, and they would say a type of fruit, and then people would have to name types of fruit. So I hopefully have stalled long enough for people to put lots of categories into chat. You can keep going in there as the game's going, and we'll just pick and have fun. If they don't come up with something, if they repeat something, I will kick them out of there, and the last player standing for their team will win 5 points. How many points was that?
5.
Excellent. I need all the players on the screen. And Marianne, what is our first category?
Well, Ref J, Jeremiah was the first one to put a category in with vegetables.
Vegetables. Vegetables. All right. Players, are you ready for the game of categories?
Yes.
Yes.
Begin. Amy.
Carrot.
John.
Bok choy.
Chris.
Rutabaga.
Nick.
Celery.
Jamie.
Kale.
Bethany.
Broccoli.
Jamie.
Bananas. Technically, is a vegetable.
I don't believe you.
No, it is.
I think if you look carefully at a banana, there's little seeds. They're just completely edible, and that makes the fruit. Jamie is
Fine.
all right. Well, we didn't get scatter, but we'll try again in this next round. Marianne, another category.
Our next category from loyal fan Carrie is salad dressings.
Salad dressings. Chris.
Ranch.
John.
Cilantro lime.
Bethany.
Blue cheese.
Amy.
Avocado poppy seed.
Bethany.
Green goddess.
Which is also
My nickname for Marianne when she's being ecologically friendly.
I'll just go with nicknames for Marianne. Nick,
Jeez.
Fancy lady.
John,
Majestic.
Chris,
Spreader of sunshine.
Amy,
She who rules the front of the house.
Bethany,
The literal greatest.
Nick,
Dances with birds.
John,
A warm hug.
which is also
Something that I appreciate after a long day's work.
something to appreciate after a long day's work. Amy,
A cold beer.
Bethany,
A good stiff drink.
that could be repetition. Somebody's got to go eventually. It's Bethany this time. All
I'm
right.
gonna go have a good stiff drink.
No, there's more match to do. Save it.
Oh, okay.
Save it for a bit.
Okay.
All right. You can start cooling down for later. But all right, Marianne, the lovely one. What's another suggestion?
While I recover from that, let's go with loyal fan Steve's suggestion of trees.
Trees. John,
Christmas.
Chris,
Family.
Nick,
Birch.
Amy,
Elm.
Chris,
The larch.
John,
The double hotel.
Nick,
Deciduous.
Amy,
Poplar.
which is also
What I was in school. Nah.
things you could be in school. John,
A jock.
Chris,
Emo kid.
Nick,
Goth.
Amy,
Nerd.
Nick,
Choir kid.
Amy,
A band kid.
John,
A theater kid.
Chris.
Not there because you're playing hooky.
Oh, that's a bad example for our audience. You're out of there. All right. Marianne, another suggestion.
Absolutely. From Nathan, let's go with elements.
Elements.
Oh my
Elements. All right. Nick,
Carbon.
John,
Earth, wind, and fire.
Amy,
Hydrogen.
John,
Oxygen.
John.
Pentagon.
Sorry, the Pentagon is a building, not an element. He's out of there. All right. We've got our last two, which means we're going to go back and forth as quick as they can. In this last suggestion, Marianne, what do you have?
From loyal fans Dick and Jane, we've got kitchen utensils.
Kitchen utensils, starting with Amy.
Mandolina.
Oh, spatula.
Blender.
Fork.
Rubber scraper.
Food processor.
Slotted spoon.
Pan.
Potato masher.
Tongs.
Baking sheet.
Parchment paper.
Coffee grinder.
Spatula.
Apple corer.
Chopsticks.
Egg timer.
Too many O's. Amy wins. Blue team gets those 5 points. Amy, what's that do to the score?
Well, Amy Zing Gray was unstoppable with her amount of kitchen utensil knowledge. So using that brings our blue team to 5, red team to 0. Back to you, Jay.
All right, thank you very much. This brings us to our first team choice round, and with the blue team the victors, I need the blue captain on the screen. All right, Captain Bethany, you have the early lead that gets you the chance to choose first in the team choice round. So, choose a game.
Excellent. I will choose advice panel.
Oh, advice panel. All right. Do you need a suggestion for characters, or are you just going to go from the gut?
We're going to go from the gut.
Excellent. All right. So for the game advice panel, what we're going to have, we're going to have a panel of experts to give you advice. So go ahead and start typing in the chat questions that you might need some assistance with. Those could be relationship issues. Those could be parenting issues. Those could be employment or school issues. Those could be tough life decisions. Those could be advice for a friend. It's the internet. No one's going to know. So go ahead and type those questions, things you might have written into Dear Abby if it was 50 years ago, things like that. And we will select them, and our panel will give you life-altering advice that'll help with those decisions, those questions, those pesky problems that you're dealing with. So as soon as they start coming up on the screen, I will have them introduce themselves. And again, you can keep typing things in throughout the game, and we'll get to as many of them as time allows. So Penelope, I see Penelope has joined us. Tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm Penelope Petaluna. I like riding bikes, but I'm not very good at it.
All right, excellent. Thank you for being here, Penelope. Next, we'll go to Jermaine.
How's it going? The name's Jermaine Dixon. Around these parts, I like to let people know who's running the show.
And that would be...
Oh, I'm the leader of a biker gang, of course. You can tell by my cut-off jean jacket.
So you're the running. Okay, you're running it. All right, wanted to clarify.
We should talk later, Jermaine.
Yeah, we'll talk.
And last but certainly not least, introduce yourself, lady.
I'm Lady Hector of Bibbleston. I'm what you might call a Renaissance woman. I dabble in architecture and choral arrangements and herbalism and martial arts.
Excellent. That is quite a bit. Just for my reference, do you mean, when you say choral arrangements, do you mean singing people or things from the ocean?
There's all singing people. All singing
okay.
people. If you hear singing and you're on the ocean, run away.
Oh, all right. Thank you very much. Thank you. Glad to get that clarified. All right. I'm going to turn it to Marianne to get us a question from our audience.
Absolutely. From Nathan, something relevant to those in the Pacific Northwest over the past couple weeks. How do I stay cool this summer?
Ooh, good ways to stay cool. Penelope, can we start with you, please?
Sure. Well, I always am going to recommend riding a bike because the faster you go, the more wind that hits your face. The problem might be when you get home, you might be a little bit sweaty, in which case I recommend just getting yourself a little fan.
It's always good to have fans. We found that Marianne has lots of fans. All right, Jermaine.
Yeah, I was going to echo what little Miss Penelope said. I'd like to hop on my hot rod and head on the open road, right? But to top off, I'd make a left to the saloon and have myself a nice cold one.
All right. I think that's advice we've heard earlier today as well. All right, my lady.
The villagers in our village have recently invented cheese. And we've found that if you put your cheese underground, it will stay cooler and will last much longer. So I would say take a page from that parchment and start digging.
All right, sensible advice that's held up by science. All right, Marianne, another question.
Absolutely. We've got a question from Stephen and Olivia. They want to know where to buy furniture.
Where to buy furniture? Jermaine, let's start with you this time.
Where to buy furniture? Well, you see, when you run the group, you ain't got to buy it. What you do is you get yourself a group of minions, right? And you just give them the list. You don't have to buy anything if you got enough people underneath you, So the structure is make sure you get some minions, give them the list, and have them go search out and buy the furniture for you. Jermaine don't like to be shopping. That's not what Jermaine does. He doesn't do it well. Get all stressful being in the four walls and having to look at things and make decisions. It's too much. It's too much.
I imagine there's also limited cargo space on your bike there.
Yeah, not much room.
All right, Lady Hector, furniture shopping. What can you
Oh.
share?
You know who makes the best furniture? Hobbits.
Ah,
But it's all really short. You have to special order it to size.
right. You'd probably need several books under each table leg or something
Yeah,
if you
and
didn't
don't even
special
try
order.
ordering a tall boy. They're not, or a high boy, or whatever that's called. They're not going to have one.
All right. They might be good at lazy boys, though. I don't know.
I from what I hear.
All right. Extra naps. I don't know. Penelope.
Well, I recommend going to your local sporting goods store and hitting the swim section and get all sorts of pool floaties, because not only are they surprisingly comfortable to sit on in your house, they are multi-purpose. You can use them at the pool, and it's easy to carry them home on your bike, even if you're not that good at biking.
Excellent.
From experience.
All right. Marianne, who
Absolutely.
else can we solve a problem for?
Well, Artemis must be watching from the kitchen because they want to know what they should put in their smoothie.
Oh, what to put in a smoothie? Lady Hector, we'll start with you this time.
Counter question: is it a sweet smoothie or a savory smoothie?
Oh,
Well,
that's
I'm thinking they don't know, so you decide what should go in their smoothie, and that'll determine whether it's sweet or savory.
I would walk the middle path and make a minty smoothie.
Oh,
It
all
has
right.
some greenery in it and some. It's green. It's a little savory and spicy, but yet it's desserty because mint.
All right. Excellent. Penelope?
Well, as you know, I like to be very active and out on my bicycle, so definitely something with some protein in it. If you don't have any good protein powder, throw in a big old glop of peanut butter or your favorite nut butter.
All right.
Cannot go wrong with nut butter.
With the nut butter. Popular here as well.
Excellent. Oh. All right. That sounds like Lady Hector and Penelope will be sharing recipes this evening. Jermaine.
Nut butter? What's nut butter? Nut butter? Smoothie. Jermaine don't really do smoothie. I don't know much about smoothies. You know, I don't know jack about smoothie. Jack, you put a shot of Jack Daniels in your smoothie.
And that's time. All right. Thank you, panelists. Thank you very much for the game of advice panel. So, fans, remember that game as if you could ever forget it. And we will have a vote coming up shortly where you can determine which game you like more to see who gets the points. But first, the red team gets to play a game. So let's get the red captain on the screen. It's
Hello.
JD.
Hi.
Hello. You get to choose a game now.
We want to play New Choice.
Oh, all right. For the game of new choice, would you like? Never mind, he went away. So let's get someplace that you're excited to go to now that you don't have to be in your house all the time. So someplace outdoors that you're looking to get to. And what's going to happen? The red team, they're going to play a scene based on suggestion. And at any point, I have ultimate powers, so I can pop on screen, blow the whistle, and say, new choice, and they will have to replace whatever they just said or whatever action they just did or pretty much whatever I tell them they have to change. They have to change it until I allow them to go forward with the scene. It is a very powerful game for a referee to stoke that ego and control all the powers. So, Marianne, do we have a suggestion for their scene?
I am really digging the suggestion of escape rooms.
Escape room. Red team, are you ready for your new choice about escape rooms?
Yes!
Yes.
Begin.
Alright, Steve, here's the last component for the trap.
Look, you guys, I told you that I would not do well with this as a group bonding activity. Escape rooms just make me claustrophobic.
New choice.
Escape rooms make me feel very sensual.
New choice.
Escape rooms make me so hungry. When can we eat?
Well, Steve, I only brought enough food for the person who actually escapes.
Well, I'm going to escape first because, I'm the smartest amongst us roommates. So
New choice.
I'm the smartest amongst us zookeepers.
New choice.
I'm the smartest amongst us triplets.
Well, we're going to find out. These crystals are a key to the last puzzle.
New choice.
This trained ocelot can be utilized in a way you've never imagined.
Wow, I didn't know ocelots can meow.
Look, I just want to call out what Chris said a second ago, is that he said the one of us that's getting out of here. And I have known for a long time that he did not want to be a triplet, okay? He's trying to kill us off, Jamie.
New choice.
He wants us to stay here forever.
New choice.
I've always known you didn't like me.
New choice.
Look, I will buy us pizza if you get us out of here now.
Pizza. Well, the key is underneath the safe, but we have to get the combination to the safe to open it. First.
You mean the combination on this piece of paper?
Oh.
Chris, new way of disposing of the paper.
You mean the combination on this piece of paper? Portal!
No!
Are you, wait. There's been a portal in this escape room the whole time? Why don't we just leave through the portal?
Dude, you are the smartest one.
You win! Congratulations, you figured it out!
Great. Well, I'm just going to dip out through this portal then.
Good. He doesn't get the food because it's in here with us.
And that's time. Apparently the portal does not go to the pizza place after all. Unfortunate. All right, so fans, it occurs to me that this is the part where I get to pop up a poll and you get to decide. You saw the advice panel of the blue team and the new choice of the red team. Launching the poll now. And just select the team, best use of your suggestion, most entertaining, all of that, whatever it takes to buy your vote. And we'll let that go for a little bit while I talk about donations. Everything you see up here, we're bringing to you free of charge. But we're on Zoom because our theater has been closed for, a year and a half or so because of pandemic. And so we're not doing ticket sales or anything like that. So we need revenue from y'all if you're kind enough to donate to us. Marianne will have popped the donation links into the chat. If you have some extra cash and want to send it our way, that's how you can do it. And those links will be in chat, and we'll also have a screen at the end. We appreciate you just for being here. But if you want to show a little money our way, that'd be great. If you want to tell other people about the shows, we're here pretty much every Saturday. Next week we will be off because of the ComedySportz Virtual World Championship. So keep an eye on the website for that and our Facebook page, and there'll be information about where you can see us competing in the ComedySportz Virtual World Championship. But we'll be back Saturday right after that. All right, I'm going to close the poll now because it's no longer a tie. Thank you for getting that last vote in. And it is 6 votes for the blue team, 5 votes for the red team. I'm actually going to go 6 for blue and 5 for red. Amy, what's that do to our score?
Well, with that, we've got 5 points for the red team, 11 points for the blue team, putting them in the lead, Jay.
Excellent.
This scoring update is brought to you by First Form Nut Butter. There's Nuttin' Butter.
All right, excellent. Good to have sponsorships. Thank you very much. All right, now it comes to another head-to-head game, and I'm going to challenge both teams to the game of YouTube. The captains aren't here to accept, so I'm going to accept on their behalf. Too late, I've already accepted. So what we're going to need in chat is various types of videos that you might find on YouTube. Not specific people necessarily, but different categories of things you might look up on YouTube, and there'd be multiple videos about. So it could be, unboxing certain items or traveling somewhere or something like that. So go ahead and put those into the chat now. And what's going to happen is I'm going to play with the view and do what's called on Zoom Spotlight. I'm going to make myself really big. And when players are on the screen very big, it's going to be their turn to share for their video channel. And I'll be rotating through to my heart's content. So let's get our first suggestion for Jamie.
All right, for Jamie, we're going to go with Jailbreak.
All right, Jailbreak. For Bethany.
Bethany, we're going to go with Unboxing.
Unboxing. All right. For Chris?
Chris is going to be Cat Videos.
All right. Amy?
For Amy, it's going to be Blind Date.
All right. And for John?
John is going to be 5 Minute Face.
5 Minute Face. Excellent. All right. So once again...
I think we still need one for Nick.
Do we? We do need one for Nick. You're right.
And for Nick, we're going to go with Lawn Mowing.
Lawn mowing. All right, excellent. So the players are getting ready. And once again, what's going to be? Full screen. And at the end of the game, if it doesn't go back to being able to see multiple pictures, there will be a little gallery view up in the upper corner on Zoom that you may have that control for. Check that, and it'll go back to normal view. So, all right. Once again, Nick's was lawn mowing, and I don't remember the rest, so we'll just have to learn as we go. Players, are you ready for the game of YouTube?
Yes.
Excellent. Then here we go.
So first of all, it was Valentine's Day, and nobody wants to be alone on Valentine's Day, right? So I called a guy that seemed like a pretty good match, and I was like, "You want to do a movie?" And he was like, "Cool." And I was like, "You know what movie?" And he's like, "No." And I was like, I thought I would go to a theater close to my house, so I chose the movie, and it was a comedy. Seemed like a great date movie. I don't know.
Okay, we're on number 47 of unusual uses for cats. All right, you've got porch pirates taking your boxes. Stick cats in the boxes, seal it up with a timer. So when they take the box explodes, cats everywhere. They're not expecting that, okay? They're not
So I just got this box in the mail, and it's a complete potpourri of things. So I'm going to just open up and see what we got here. Ooh, this is a really cute lip gloss. I love this color. I just tried it on magically before I opened in the box, and look how it makes my...
Hello. So, okay, I've always wanted to do this. My friends challenged me to the 5 minute face. So, what we're going to do is we're going to start with cleaning the face. You want a clean canvas, right? So then we take these hater blockers off and wipe off the face and get those oils, especially out of the eyebrows and the eyes. And you want the face...
Welcome to another edition of This Lawn is Your Lawn. Just because there's a fence does not mean you can't mow that lawn. All right, I just want to let you know you can mow any lawn in your neighborhood and people will pay you for it. You know what? I don't even ask anymore. I just go and be like, hey, I mowed your lawn. Give me $15. You can do this.
So this is my channel for the YouTubes, and you can like and subscribe. And people always say, how do you get out of your crib all the time? And I tell them I'm going to make a YouTubes, and I'm going to tell them how I break out, because I don't like being in there. It's no fun. So what I do is...
It was the celebration of Saint Valentine, and it is good to have a person to spend that with. So, someone called me from the matching service and suggested we go see a movie, and I...
This is the best part of my morning routine, is unboxing my breakfast. Not so much...
Now, as the cats go around attached to the little swings on the ceiling fan, count.
So I'm going to teach you how to do this on a budget, okay? We are only going to be using drugstore products. First, we're going to start with this. Can you see? It's the Wet n Wild primer. It's important to prime the skin, because you want the makeup to sit on top of the primer, and it makes it so.
Well, as you can see, this yard is quite overgrown. So what we're going to need to do is bring just a really sharp knife and just start hacking away as much as.
And then you can climb down on the towels, and then when you get on the floor, you can crawl around, and then you can get out of the house. And once you get out.
So thank you for watching this far. Before I go on, I want to remind you to subscribe, check out the books that I have for sale, and hit like if it's the very least you can do. Thank you very much. So,
I can't figure out how to unbox this one. It seems to be a box that can't be opened.
Number 88. Imitate a James Bond villain. You can be your own Ernst Stavro Blofeld from the classic James Bond movies by finding a nice cat such as Mr. Mittens here to sit.
We're here now at the beach. What I'm planning to do is go into the wild there and get some seaweed out of here in a little bit. And I'm not sure who I'm going to charge, but someone's going to pay. All I got to do is collect some of that seaweed, and then boom, underwater yard mode.
Uh-oh, I think that's my dad over there. He likes to talk about the trees and the weeds. I'm not supposed to be on the beach with him, though, but he doesn't see me.
All right, no, yeah, I see you. Hey, it's good to see you, son. I'm going to have to put you to work here real soon, though.
I'm sorry, I went out of the crib.
Did you know that you can even buy batteries from Amazon? Look at that! All those 9 volts!
So next, I'm using the Revlon Color Stay in the color of mahogany. Now, some may say I'm a rich cocoa, but I beg to differ. So I'm going to put this on a beauty blender, and it's important to use these because you get nice, even coverage. Nobody uses.
and he never came back from the bathroom. I waited for 20 minutes.
And that's time. The game of YouTube. All right. Removing spotlight, and we're going back to gallery view. Presto. And hopefully you see multiple players on the screen right now. If not, once again, perhaps in the upper corner you will have gallery view controls, and that will allow you to be able to see a more natural view for YouTube. All right, so you saw the red team and you saw the blue team. Blue team, what were your channels again?
Blind date.
Blind date, unboxing.
And 5-minute face.
All right, and red team, your channels?
Unusual things you can do with cats.
Lawn mowing.
Jailbreak.
Jailbreak. All right. So I'm relaunching the poll. And there you go. You saw the red team. You saw the blue team. They were both excellent. But vote for the team you thought was more excellent, or most excellent in the words of Bill and Ted. And that team will get 5 points. Hey, while we're talking about that, Amy.
Me?
No. Announcer Amy.
Yes. Hello.
Can you tell us anything about maybe classes or summer camps?
Yes, we have both classes and summer camps at ComedySportz. You can find out about all of that on our website, portlandcomedy.com. Now, I have it on inside information that our summer camp, which is for kids, is going to be live and in person. So if you've got kids you want out of the house, send them to us. We will take them and make them funny.
And I have heard that so many people want kids out of their house that we're actually having a waiting list for our first camp next week, I believe, or maybe the week after. I don't know. Anyway, but again, you can go to portlandcomedy.com to find out about others and things like that when we have them. All right, the results of the poll are in, and looks like that's 8 points, 8 votes for red and 5 for blue. So votes equal points. What's that do to the score?
Wow, well, that game brought our score really closer, but the blue team is still ahead, 16-13. Back to you, JJ. Hey, it's Jay.
All right.
I'm working on it.
Oh, yeah, all right, good enough. Just want to make sure you had plenty of time to, if, in case there was a sponsor. And I see a question about if 401 classes are running. I would say go to the website. I don't have all the answers. I'm sorry. Go to the website, and if there's not information there, there's probably a contact us link that will get your question to the right people who can contact you and give you the answer that you're looking for. All right, so the blue team is still in the lead, which means I need the blue captain on the screen. Welcome back. So you get to choose first earlier, you get to choose first again in a second team choice round. What are you going to play?
We want to play replay.
Replay. All right. And what sort of a suggestion would you like for your neutral scene?
How about, let's get something that a reason 4 or more people might gather.
All right, a reason 4 or more people might gather. And when you guys are putting that in chat, or when y'all are putting that in chat, I neglected, I'm sorry, it was a mistake on my part. Another member of our sports staff tonight, we have Mark Anderson on keys joining us tonight. Everyone give a virtual big round of applause to Mark, who will provide some musical accompaniment, because I'm going to surprise the blue team and make one of their replay styles musical. We'll get there in a minute, because they're going to play a neutral scene, and then we're going to get teams that they're going to have to replay the scene as, one of which will be a musical style. So if you're thinking about it, put maybe some genres or, maybe times in history and music styles into chat, and then we'll assign some of those later on. But first, we're going to see this neutral scene. Marianne, what's our suggestion?
Well, I'm pretty excited about Brandon's suggestion. He suggested barn raising.
Barn raising. All right. Blue team, are you ready for your neutral scene on barn raising?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I should get my phone out because it's got a stopwatch, because this neutral scene's only going to go like a minute and a half. Begin.
You're doing great. It's beautiful.
Thank you, Clarence. Thank you.
It's Clarice.
Clarice, yes. I am churning the butter. For tonight's meal.
And you're better at it than I.
Yeah, well,
Yours is the better butter.
the better. I've just, I'm really gaining some real muscle definition doing this through the days.
You're building your chops.
Excellent. I like seeing those butter churning muscles, because that just means that barn's gonna get raised all the faster.
This is his 3rd barrel today.
Oh, that's what I like to hear. Put up that barn.
Oh, barn raising. Oh, we're physically raising the barn.
Yes. We're moving it from the south pasture to the north pasture. We all gotta use our arms to raise it up.
And the
Gotcha.
wagon.
Well, I will throw this away. Okay. Physically raise the barn. Where do we start?
Let's go now.
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 Where do we start?
We start with the pokey part on the top of the roof.
Yes.
Right.
All right, that is your neutral scene about barn raising. Nice little applause for it. That's the neutral scene. And now we're going to lay another flavor on top of it. What sort of genre are we going to apply to this scene, Marianne?
Oh, we're going to take Christmas movie from William.
Christmas movie. Players the same scene as if it was a Christmas movie. Begin.
Keep going. That tinsel machine won't run itself.
I'm turning the butter.
Yes, that's right.
I want to make sure I do it before Santa gets here.
Because we need the butter to make cookies for Santa.
Yes, yes. So I heard if we leave him cookies, he'll leave us a little something extra underneath the tree.
Yes. Usually it's the plate that the cookies came on, or
Oh,
maybe if you're lucky, a mandarin orange.
I'll take that. Citruses were my favorite fruit.
Ho, ho, ho! Look at all my little Christmas elves working on that Christmas butter.
Oh, so
This is the third tin today.
yeah,
That's
I'm
amazing.
really getting some definition.
That's right. Those Christmas butter mussels is just what we need to raise that Christmas barn.
Oh, wait. We're like physically raising it?
Absolutely. That's right. We're taking it from the North Pole to the South Pole.
Oh,
All with our Christmas arms.
well,
let's go.
maybe we should just hitch it to Santa's sleigh.
Are you kidding me? That sleigh doesn't have that kind of horsepower. Reindeer power.
That's time. All right. And now, a music style. Marianne, what do we have?
Well, from Loyal Van Carey, we're going to go with polka.
Polka. Polka. Are you ready for polka, Mark? I'm going to say yes. Players, are you ready? Begin. Polka.
Push, 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 push. It's the butter that we're gonna put in our cookies later. It's the butter.
You can call me Butterman. Butterman, churning the butter for the cookies tonight. Can't wait.
You're doing great. Not side to side, up and down, up and down, up and down. There you go. Hey!
I like seeing all my workers working on the butter, 'cause the butter muscles help us move stuff around. Let's build those butter muscles and we'll raise the barn out south. We're gonna move it from one end of the farm to another.
Really working up a sweat. Getting some muscle definition. Turning butter left, up, and down.
We're gonna move it
Wait,
from the north end to the south.
Butter
these
muscles.
butter muscles.
Now I'm craving butter cookies. All right, the blue team in their game of replay. I need the red captain on the screen.
I can make you some butter cookies from scratch.
We don't have time for that right now. William, you get to pick a game. You got to choose a game. You don't have time for making cookies. What are you
We
going
want
to
to
choose?
play teleprompter musical.
Teleprompter musical?
Yes,
Well, wait, that's a 4-person game.
it is. We want to borrow somebody from the blue team.
Oh, they're going to borrow somebody from the blue team. I
Me,
suspect
me,
it's
me.
John.
Me.
All right. And once again,
It's John.
the wonderful Mark Anderson will be providing the accompaniment for the game of teleprompter musical. What's going to happen? 2 players, that'd be John and apparently William, will be typing lyrics onto the screen while Chris and Nick sing the song based on that lyric. So, Marianne, did we have a suggestion earlier that we didn't get to yet?
Oh, we had a number of fantastic suggestions. I'm going to go with Family Reunion.
Family reunion. So this song is going to be about a family reunion. And players, are you ready for your game of teleprompter musical?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Take it away, Mark.
I thought it was bad enough meeting the in-laws. The in-laws.
I love my family, and I to be with them. They are cool. They are cool.
Now I have to meet your family tree.
They are cool.
Your family tree.
Are cool.
The in-laws.
They are cool. This is my mom.
I think I know who your crazy uncle is.
This is my dad.
Your family tree. Your family tree.
It's my sister.
You
And my
have to wear the matching shirt.
My Bruce. This is my Bruce.
I think I know. Do I have to wear the matching shirt? Oh, who put raisins in the macaroni salad?
That Thanksgiving dinner is going
Raisins.
to be nice. Nice. That's my mom's recipe.
I'm going
My mom's recipe.
to play dominoes.
My mom's recipe.
Family games are
My
fun.
family. This is my family. This is me, you family.
I guess family games are fun.
This my family.
I guess. And that's time. Teleprompter musical based on your suggestion of family reunion. Thank you very much, Mark. Great job as always. And thank you for helping out, John. Blue team's in the lead, so they don't get any extra points for helping out. All right, back to the polls. You saw teleprompter musical from the red team. You saw replay from the blue team. It's your turn to vote. Amy, what else do we have to talk about?
Well, I like your whistle.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, Ref J, I have something to talk about.
All right, tell us.
Did you know that we are now doing road shows and we'll bring a fully vaccinated crew to come do a show or team building for your company or organization?
Wow, that's fantastic.
There's even a link in chat.
Wow, that's so convenient. How about that? All right, yes, that's true. We will do a customized ComedySportz roadshow for you about your event, all about you, however customized you want it to be, and you know, it's fun. We actually we have done a few of those already. We did a couple grad night in Banks that was fantastic, and some this past week. So it's great to be improvising in person once again, and so we can come to you. And so if you're having a very delayed Christmas party, hey, if you'd like to book in advance for this holiday party, times are available because you're getting on it early. And PortlandComedy.com, the link in the chat. That'll get you the information. Thank you for that, Marianne. All right, I'm ending the polling, and I'm sharing the results. And it was 7 votes for blue, 6 votes for red. What's that do to the score?
Well, as Marianne adds it up, that the lead is tightening because it's 19-23 by your blue team. This scoring update has been brought to you by the Butter Gym. It's not for milk toasts.
It's not.
I would also
All
like
right.
to say that my Christmas arms have been brought to you by butter.
Excellent. Yes. I've heard that the membership in that
It's
that
growing.
gym
It's
it
growing.
changes a lot. They have a lot of churn. All right. Which brings us to our pun round. I'm going to challenge both teams to the game of B-Movie to find out who wins tonight's match. What's going to happen is we're going to get suggestions of nouns, animals, occupations, objects, pretty much any person, place, or thing you can put into chat, minding the out-of-bounds foul. And the team's going to have to come up with jokes about that in the format such as if the suggestion was cows, because, we just talked about butter. The joke might be something like, hey, I saw a movie about cows that was so bad.
How bad was it?
Well, I wish I'd gone to an utter movie.
Oh, damn.
So this is a pun game. There could be good ones, there could be bad ones, but they're puns. Every pun is lovable. Any successful pun will get a point for that team. And if they don't make sense, if they have to pull down the joke slide chart to try and explain it, they will get no points. So, and the score is pretty close. So this will determine our winners tonight, I suspect. Marianne and Amy will be keeping track of the points and determining what the final score will be and who the winners are. So we're going to start off with a suggestion that Marianne's going to provide for me right now.
It is bus driver, Ref J.
Bus driver. So you saw movies about bus drivers. Players, are you ready for a game of B-Movie?
Yes.
All right, begin.
I saw a movie about
about bus drivers that was so bad,
How bad was it?
I just made it stop.
Ding.
I saw a movie about bus drivers that was so bad,
How bad was it?
the plot just kept going around and around and around and around.
I saw movies about just bus drivers that was so bad.
How bad was it?
I left.
I saw a movie about bus drivers that was so balanced,
How balanced was it?
it was very fair.
I saw a movie about bus drivers that was so bad,
How bad was it?
just left me feeling really tired.
I saw a movie about a bus driver that was so bad.
How bad was it?
I saw a movie about bus drivers that was so nutritious.
How nutritious was it?
It was full of root vegetables.
I
Hey, Nick. No. You're in the box, Nick.
Great.
That means you get to make one up on the spot.
Thanks.
Marianne, what's Nick's suggestion?
Nick's suggestion is cheetah.
Okay, the next round is about cheetah. Nick, because you're in the box, you get 2 points if you land this one.
Great. Yeah, I saw a movie about cheetahs that was so bad.
How bad was it?
The plot was like just really spotty.
Ding ding.
2.
I saw a movie about cheetah that was so bad.
How bad was it?
It was really bad. Terrible. And I'm not lying.
I saw a movie about cheetahs that was so bad.
How bad was it?
Well, so far, it's my worst movie I've ever seen.
I saw a movie about cheetahs that was so bad.
How bad was it?
I don't even know how that script went to print.
I saw a movie about cheetahs that was so bad,
How bad was it?
it couldn't get over fast enough.
I saw a movie with my...
Sorry, Chris, now you're in the box. How about that? Marianne, what's our next suggestion?
Well, Chris's in the box suggestion is ants.
Ants for 2 points.
I saw a movie about ants that was so Marvel.
How
Marvel.
marvel was it?
It had thorax.
I saw a movie about ants that was so bad.
How bad was it?
I'll just say it was no picnic.
Ding.
I saw a movie about ants that was so bad.
How bad was it?
It ended with a raid.
I saw a movie about ants that was so bad.
How bad was it?
I mean, it was really bad. Bug's Life was so much better, and they came out at the same time.
Don't agree.
That is truth. That is truth. Pixar for the win. That is time for the game of B-Movie and the Comedy Sports match tonight. Well, Marianne and Amy are tallying up the points because the jokes were flying fast and furious. I once again want to thank Amy for doing our announcing tonight.
Yay!
I want to thank Mark for playing the keys, keeping us entertained. I want to thank Marianne for wrangling chat and just being overall wonderful.
Woo! Wrangler.
I want to thank the players for being here tonight.
Us, we're players.
That's us.
It is, and of course, we want to thank the fans because we wouldn't be able to do this without you here. There wouldn't be any point. We'd be sitting around for an hour just waiting for someone to put a suggestion into the chat. So we couldn't do it without you. Thank you very much.
Fans.
All right, hopefully I've stalled long enough for all the math. Let's make a drum roll sound wherever you are, on your keyboards, on your thighs. Just don't hit the key that'll, blank you out of the chat before you find out who wins because, well, you'd be able to find us on YouTube, but all right. Marianne and Amy, you've done the math. Amy, what's our final score? Who's the winner tonight?
Well, it was an exciting match with a little bit of forth and back, but a little more forth than back and back than forth. As it is written, so shall it be done, with a score of 31-30. Our winners are your blue team.
Wow, 31-30 blue team with the win. Maintained their victory. All right. Hey.
Oh, this was quite a match, but it's time to say goodbye. So let's give it up for Chris Cross Crotty, John Fly Like an Eaglin, Nick of Time Condon. Say goodbye to Amy Zing Gray, and your red team captain, Jamie the Full Montgomery. And tonight's winning captain from the blue team, Bethany the Constant Garner. And of course, keeping the show going in more ways than anyone could imagine, Jay Reading Rambo. Thanks for coming out tonight. Get up, get yourself a snack, do whatever it is you do, and come back. We'll see you again next week and beyond. Have a good night, everyone.
That's right. Keep an eye on social media. We'll let you know when you can find out about the Comedy Sports Virtual World Championships next week and our next show back here on Zoom. For all of you, once again, here's your donation information. Thanks for being here. We've loved you.